From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. With my partner, Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Come on.
Milroe gonna hold on to this one. Then he's gonna be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jordan Davis getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Milroe. Defensively, they don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call?
And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. The Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This returnable with Taylor.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Colts first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a first down. He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Colts first down.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, Cougar 19.
On play action, Richardson. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and You find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. That one complete to Pierce. Loose inside the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal. A big gainer for Indianapolis. That's a gain of 72 yards. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
In motion is Warren. That one taken in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown. Indeed.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He'll let one go down the middle.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He'll get this out wide. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go.
Milroe going to throw it again. The throw here is complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We're back to Seattle after this. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, right?
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. JT Tuimoloau in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
Here we go. Go.
Play action. It's Milroe. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. He'll try, and he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down. On 4th down, Mike McDonald will turn to the field goal unit. And that one is not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will remain a tie ball game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
He'll look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now, faking the give. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. On the give, this is Taylor. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
The tackle made by Julian Love. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? Back row 80.
He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive team.
The ball comes out. The Colts have come away with the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
That's Pierce in motion. Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is out of bounds. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Ready? Ready? Cowboy!
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Try to pull his way in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. Oh, here's a pump pass on the end around. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 2-yard line. On play action, Milrow under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19.
They go play action now with Milrow. That one swung out wide to Walker. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
At the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
Here is 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Milroe. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now Seattle will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll Drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Third and 7. That's Pierce in motion. They're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Is out there, 4th and inches.
Here we go, set.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Ready?
On first down, it's Milroe. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most, and even 30 yards. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard.
19.
They go with Walker. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Taylor.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ready?
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks, as we say, so long from Seattle.
A dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, hey, hey.